Hey everyone, what's going on? Back again. Simple preparedness. Congratulations, Melissa, on your big win. But want to bring another video to y'all. This one here may bore some of y'all. Y'all do this already. Whatever. Some of y'all may be new to this. So I'm just going to cover this. I'm going to try to be quick. I'm not going to try to drag this out really long, but I want to cover food. Man, you need it to live. So I just want to show you some options, what have you. Like I said, this is simple preparedness. It's not simple EDC. I'm preparing for everything. And I think that's why y'all are here, because you're preparing for everything. So give me a second. I'm gonna spin this around. We're gonna go through a couple things here. All right, guys, hang on. All right, guys, so starting off with food, preparedness, things like that. These are simple things. I mean, you go to the grocery store and you're getting your groceries. Buy a couple extra cans of something. You know, something that your family eats all the time. You know, my kids like SpaghettiOs, wheat Spam, things like that. Just get a couple extra things, you know, and you can rotate these things out. You can keep a good supply on hand. Now, getting into drinking, let's go to the drinking part. Things like this. If you got little kids, whatever, Hawaiian Punch to flavor their water. Man, instant milk. It only stores for a couple years, but if you got little kids that like milk, it's good to have around. You know, again, you can rotate your stock out. The Drip Drop, that's something I keep with me for hydration, along with the Propel. The Propel's not bad, but the Drip Drop, it's worth the money. It's a little expensive, but that will definitely hydrate you. If we're going to get into another part of it, we can go into some of the freeze-dried meals and whatnot. There's a lot of stuff out there. These ones down here, man, you can pick those up at Walmart for like 20 bucks. You know, pass up on a couple little things. Get one of those. It's a little extra food. It stores for, what, 35 years or something. You can go online. Weiss Company. Weiss isn't too bad. The emergency food bars, in a pinch, they're not too bad. But when you're getting all this, just remember, snacks. These freeze-dried ice creams, freeze-dried cheesecake, stuff like that. Dude, my kids love them. You can go with some other stuff. Let's move over here. There's all kinds of stuff available out there on the market. The number 10 cans up here from Augustin Farms and Mountain House. Again, it's like 35 years storage life. The chicken and rice there, man, you can get a can of that for like 18 bucks. It's got 9 servings. If you go with just the chicken, the way things are right now, it's like 80 bucks for a can of freeze-dried chicken. For 18 bucks, you can get chicken, you can get rice, you can get vegetables, all in one can. You got chicken noodle soup, scrambled eggs. I mean, everyone loves eggs. There's 46 servings inside that can. you got all these other little meal packets. Backpacker's Pantry, they got some really good stuff. Again, Mountain House, Weiss. Mountain House even has a Pro Pack. These things, as you can see, the Pro Pack, it's been vacuum sealed. Regular bag, it's not. I mean, this is stuff for backpackers and whatnot, but we're preppers. I mean, you jump over, you get into different areas of everything. It's a little bit costly. It's not too bad. Well, now it's really costly. Just everyone's hoarding this crap. But man, if you can find some inexpensive ones, that's full meals right there. I advise when you get these, try to get the little single packets at first. Feed them to your family. See who likes what. I mean, y'all may find this stuff disgusting. I've raised my kids. They eat this stuff. I've eaten this stuff. They're used to it, so it doesn't bother them. If you just throw this right at them, it may be different. Going to another part of it, MREs. If you have never eaten an MRE, do not start buying cases and cases and cases of MREs. These, they say they're good. There's like a 5-year expiration date. I've eaten some that were older than my kids, and they still taste good. MREs are definitely an acquired taste. I grew up in a military family. After that, I joined the military. I like MREs. I love MREs. I eat them whenever I can. But if you've never had an MRE, don't stock up on them. Just get a couple packs, try them, see what it's like. Again, this is a 5-year shelf life. That's a 35-year shelf life. That's a 35-year shelf life. You got to think about stuff like this. In your MREs, you're going to get little condiment packets. Kind of like this. I've known a lot of people that eat the meal and they throw these away. Well, man, look at what you're throwing away. Look, I got ketchup, mustard, toilet paper, coffee, gum, matches, all these things. They're loaded with stuff. I mean, some of these have drink mixes. There's all kinds of stuff in these packets, man. Save these packets up. I mean, why throw it away? It doesn't make sense. So if you're into it, kind of save them. You know, there's a lot of good stuff in there. Moving on to another aspect here. You may be thinking, well, how am I going to cook all this stuff? Well, preparedness, bushcraft. A lot in common there. I mean, you're trying to do stuff. These little mini burner here, they don't cost much. Can of propane, some denatured alcohol. This stuff lasts freaking forever. They last a long, long time. Grab a couple little cook sets. You know, I got how many different cook sets here? I even got more just laying around. Something happens and you're without power. Man, these things, Invaluable. You can cook a few meals on this. All you gotta do is heat up some water, pour that water into something like that, or like that. You can even heat that up on it. I mean, it's preparedness, guys. So, you know, preparedness, bushcraft, all that stuff. A lot of these things, like these pots and pans here, you can use them with a wood fire. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be sticks and trees and whatever around. You can light a fire, stick those on there, heat up water, do whatever you gotta do. Like I said, man, I'm just trying to help people out. That's a few of the things I got. Let me spin you around real quick. So it's just a quick look at some things you could be getting. I mean, it's easier to go to your grocery store, grab a couple cans of this, grab a couple extra packages of that. I mean, ramen. How many millions of college kids have gone through school with ramen? I mean, come on. There's a lot of stuff going on. But it's all about preparing, thinking ahead. You rotate out your stock. Put things away. You know what I'm saying? Anything could happen. It doesn't have to be an EMP. It doesn't have to be war or anything. Hurricanes, tornadoes, whatever. But it's good to have some extra stuff put aside. Speaking of extra stuff put aside, if you got a habit, smoking, dipping, whatever, man, stock up on some of that stuff. Told y'all before I vape. Yeah, I do vape. But the thing is, these little pods that come in these Vuse deals, I learned how to take these apart. And I've got a bunch of these little pods that I've saved up. And I don't do nicotine. Yeah, these come with nicotine. It's $10 for 2 of these little pods. I can buy a full bottle of whatever I happen to be vaping at the time for $20. And I can fill up about 30 of these little suckers. 0 nicotine. The only reason I do it is I just like doing it. I like having something to do with my hands, whatnot. There's no nicotine in these. I've refilled these, I don't know how many times. There's no nicotine. It's just a flavor. I like the flavors. But if you're a smoker, man, stock up on some cigarettes, whatever. Withdrawals, believe me, I used to be a smoker. Withdrawals suck. Dipping, I don't know a whole lot about dipping, but I'm pretty sure if you go without one, that's gonna suck too. But there we go, guys. I mean, just kind of think ahead. Be prepared. You know, like I always say, be prepared. Sorry if this video dragged out a little bit. I just want to share some of this with y'all. Like I said, this is not an EDC channel. This is a preparedness channel. So I'm going to start covering a lot more things. But again, there we go, man. You guys, please, please, please be prepared. Be safe. We'll holler at you later. Bye, guys.